Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And before I start again, I would like to introduce myself that my name is Rashmi Bes and I am not an immigration attorney or any legal advisor to provide information on any kind of US visas. Whatever I'm sharing with you guys is just coming straight out of my personal and surrounding experience, which is for the H4 visa. So in last I think video, I took you guys to the step 2 of the visa procedure, where a person who wants to apply for H4 was preparing for the documentation. This one I would call it a step 3, which is really very important, and a lot of the H4 visa dependents ignore it. But 9 years back, there used to be a form or kind of contact details for NGOs, which those H4 approved dependents used to get it from, like, the immigration officers at the window. I don't know if it was applicable for each and everyone, but I received it. So yeah, so basically it was let's talk about the step 3. So what I'll say is, like, now you have all the documentation questions. I'm gonna create a separate video for that, because there are the questions might differ case by case, and exceptional questions are welcome in comment section. I would like to answer them, but this time I want to take you guys through the that format which I received 9 years back, or the form, or I would say a document which I received, which had all the NGO contact details. It's really very important. Okay, so basically that document I received when the immigrations officer were, like, agreed to the point that okay, she is applicable for H4 and my her visa is approved. So they told me, we'll keep your passport, and now your visa is approved, congratulations. And they handed me over one A4 size kind of document, which had like lot of Indo-American NGO contact details, as well as some of the American. I don't know exactly what the form is called, but it was, I think one should have it, because I met so many H4 dependents here who were not taking initiative either to act and, like, decide to contact those NGOs. But I found something on Google, which is through Ministry of External Affairs from Indian government, and I'll just go through each of the pointer over there, and I'll also put in comment section how it can help you. Okay, even before you enter, I would say, girls or boys, whoever are there, who got the H4 visa, please be prepared with these things. Keep it handy for you. Take a printout as needed, or a screenshot, or keep this link with you. And I'm not saying everyone is going to get stuck in this situation, but situation changes. You don't know today is what tomorrow is going to be different, right? I'll go through the FAQ. That link provides me a lot of detail. Also, I know most of them, but for you guys, I'll go through each of the FAQ. So the FAQ title is how to address issues related to marriages of Indian women to NRI or PIOS. So basically, again, if you are H4 dependent, the H1 spouse is going to be called as NRI, non-resident Indian, if he or she is residing in USA more than, or any other country, more than 6 months. Okay, so let's go to the first question. Is there any method through which I can check the background of my PIO or NRI fiancé, bride or groom? So yeah, there is explanation. I'll not go through each of them. You guys can take a look later from the comment section. Browse in your system, and, like, you'll get to know. Second one is, my husband is demanding dowry and is ill-treating me after I moved with him to a foreign country. What should I do? So again, are there any answers? Yes, definitely there are answers for it, and you will get it through the same link. Third question is registration of marriage compulsory in India? So again, the answer to that is provided. You can go through it. Fourth question is, what are the other precautions one should take before leaving India after marrying to NRI spouses? So whatever the precautions you need to take, like keeping the list of contact details from neighbors, friends, relative, any of your relatives here in America, photocopies of important document in case you reach there but no one came to pick you up. In all that case, you need to be really very prepared, because either you might be coming for the first time, so you need to be prepared. Then my NRI husband has abandoned me, what should I do? So again the solution is provided here. Sixth one is, what are the precautions a newlywed Indian woman can take in a foreign country? Again the solution is provided in, I think, 5 pointers or 5 answers here. Seventh is, does the Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs provide legal and financial assistance to Indian women deserted by their overseas Indian spouses? So the answer is yes. There are a lot of details and for which countries and all, but again you go through it and you will get the details in this document. Then what is the objective of the scheme for Indian women deserted by their overseas Indian spouses? Okay, so again the answer is provided. Ninth is, who is eligible for assistance under the scheme? Answer is provided. 10th, how are the counseling and legal services provided to Indian women deserted by NRI spouses? Okay, so yes, the counseling is also provided. You can go through this and you'll get to know where to reach out. 11th is there a form to apply for assistance under the scheme? So the format is provided, the link is provided for the scheme you can apply for. And then 12th is, what is the procedure to apply for assistance under the scheme? The process is explained. Number 13, who should I address the application for assistance under MEA scheme? Again the address is provided. Then 14th, if there is an alleged incident of cheating, physical assault and false promises of marriage by foreigner, what actions can be taken against him? The actions are provided with all the legal obligations there. You can go through it. Number 15, my husband has obtained ex parte decree for divorce by foreign court. What legislative safeguards are available for me in India? So there are all of the things provided here, and again I will not go through it. There are a lot of details. Then number 16, how can I take recourse to initiate criminal proceeding against my husband? That is also provided. It has different yes. Number 16 has, I think, 4 or 5 questions. The another one is, what is section 498 AIPC? So section 498A deals with husband or relative of husband of a woman subjecting her to cruelty and is punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years and shall also be liable to fine. And then you guys can contact them and get to know more details on this. But the other one is, what if the police refuse to register FIR? So what should be done in that case? It is provided. Number E, what is the superintendent of police also refuses to take action? If SP also is not taking your case, what should be done? It is also explained. Then number 17, I have filed a complaint under section 498A IPC, but my in-laws have thrown me out of the house. What should I do? So you can file an application under Protection of Women under Domestic Violence Act 2005 and court will grant order of residence. That details are provided. This is not by heart to me. I'm just reading out. So I hope it helps. I'm so fast. I'm sorry for that. Next is 18. My husband is not attending pending criminal proceedings in India and court has issued a warrant for the arrest of my husband, who is an Indian citizen. What should I do? The details are provided. 19. Whom should I approach for the compliance of the criminal judgment or order passed by the Honorable Court? Details provided. Number 20. How can a woman search for location or whereabouts of an NRI husband? Okay, so that is also provided. Then, if a husband deserts his wife and children in a foreign country where they are residing and marries another woman, whom should the aggrieved wife approach? Okay, so there are details provided for this. I would say, I don't know if still the immigration officers, USCIS officers are providing that list of NGOs, but I would say the first foremost you need to call or contact your friends and family who are closer to you. If none of them are there in the residing country, you should reach out to the NGOs. There are a lot of NGOs, Indo-American, who are directly connected to Indian embassy. Like there is one Apnaghar, and nowadays there are a lot. So you guys can contact them. The link is provided here, but if I click, it's not taking me anywhere. Okay, so probably you will directly, you can search for Indo-American NGOs and just reach out to them. Number 22, what are the specific rights of women against exploitation in the context of Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act enacted in 2005? Number 23, what is the procedure for divorce when there is a mutual consent that's provided? What constitutes domestic violence and are considered illegal? What acts constitute mental or emotional abuse, verbal or social abuse, and economic abuse? Okay, that's provided in detail, that what is domestic violence and activities considered illegal, instances of mental or emotional abuse, instances of verbal or social abuse, instances of economic abuse. Number 25, what is the procedure for service of judicial process including summons or show cause notices, etc., upon persons residing outside the geographical limits of India? Then number 26, under what circumstances can a person be deported or extradited with regard to disputes that arise out of NRI marriages? What is the procedure to extradite a person from outside India to face a trial in India? Process provided with link of connected URLs. You can reach out to them. The number 27, what are the categories of case in which investigating agency can seek recourse to lookout circular and under what circumstances? Number 28, what procedure is required to be followed by investigating agency before opening a lookout circular? Then it has subtypes as well. Number 29, what are the different types of notices such as red notice, yellow notice, blue notice, black notice, green, orange, Interpol, United Nations Security Council special notice, and purple notice? Each detail is provided. You can seek help through it and you'll get details about these notices. Can I approach National Commission for Women? Yes, you can reach out to National Commission for Women in New Delhi and they can help you. And its authority and the apex national level organization of India for protecting and promoting the interest of women. The details are provided here. Number 31, I am living in, okay. Someone has put the question, I am living in Australia, is there any institution which I can approach for assistance? Yes, the details are provided. And so there are total 31 questions in this link of PDF provided. I'm not sure why the actual link is not working, but there are the details, and you can go to mea.gov.in and you can connect to the External Ministry of India, and you will definitely get the help out of it. But I would suggest, in case of immediate emergency, don't wait for External Ministry to reach out to you. It's not like 911 call, they take time. So for immediate emergency, reach out to whatever, like, the earliest possible, like call 911 or call the friends and family whom you can believe on, and get it resolved first. And also you can reach out to the local Indo-American NGO. Most of the big cities have this kind of NGOs like Apnaghar and others, and you can stabilize yourself there. And once you're settled down, then you will receive, like, in some time you get help from the External Ministry, and then you can proceed with the other procedures and the actions you want to take. But yeah, I found this really important to discuss with you guys, because still a lot of H4 visa girls or women, or I don't know about boys if it's the same case, but they are not talking, they are not outspoken just because of financial dependence on H1 spouses. I'm not saying someone is hitting or something, but there are a few things like verbal abuse and all that are harmful too, right? So I would say there should be no delay or negligence in case of any kind of abuses, and that's not welcome, because each H4, if you aggregatingly look at the background, most of the H4 are highly educated, come from the well settled background, and they don't deserve to be abused and all. So if I find that document which immigration officers are handing over, I'll definitely share with you guys. But right now I'm going to put this in description section for reference. Reach out to this, and yeah. So thank you so much. I hope you like the videos. It went longer, but it's really useful. Thank you. Bye.